It's Sunday, January 11th. The cars in the streets of Paris are replaced by over 1 million of its French citizens upset about the recent terrorist attacks against the satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo for its controversial depictions of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. Among those in the crowd was Amandine, who decided to join her people, take to the streets, and defend the main ideals that rule over her country.
We did this protest to show that in France we have rights and we have that we are all equals and that we have the liberty to do things.
A concept shared by Héctor Guzman, the face of activism in the valley. Usually holding a megaphone, protesting against what he defines as social injustices.
There's a lot of poverty, there's lack of infrastructure in poor neighborhoods. We need to organize, we need to come out and exercise our freedom of speech in order for things to change, in order to be heard. And it's very important for people not to stay quiet, to unify, and to build a popular power.
However, the rallies that are usually organized along with other social groups such as Lupe are rarely made up of more than 25 people. This, according to one expert, is due to two main reasons.
Oftentimes, the cost of educating ourselves about what the processes are so high that we end up doing nothing. So that's certainly one consequence. For those who move forward to action without learning what the right steps are, you could be fined, you could be arrested.
The last one being the case for Guzman, who was fined twice by the city of McAllen because of a noise ordinance that in his lawsuit claims is selective when it comes to other loud public events hosted by the city.
That's the only city that's actually told us anything, where we were actually threatened with citations and arrests. That's definitely wrong, it's unconstitutional.
Fear of these kind of retributions is fueled by ignorance. Guzman and Dr. Lavariega Monforti point out a common denominator: a low level of education.
That's why people are not participating civically, or they don't see the fruits of what we can achieve if we unify and exercise our freedom of speech.
The political culture in the United States is fairly moderate, which means we don't like things messing with our daily schedule.
C'est tout ce qu'on veut, être ensemble. On vous aime.
This greatly contrasts to French culture, where demonstrations are a daily occurrence, which some at the other end of the spectrum argue paralyzes the country's production.
Maybe in France there are a lot of them, maybe too much sometimes. But I think this kind of protest that touches everyone, I think yes, it is good.
Sometimes it's the subject of debate that mobilizes people.
Our culture should not be turned into a mascot.
Like the change in the university's mascot.
Am I right? Yeah!
Something the doctor continues to study with hopes that with the growing population and economy, along goes participation.
I think there are a lot of factors that go into whether something like that is successful or not. However, there's this saying that if you don't participate, you don't have a right to complain.
We have a certain social responsibility to speak out against poverty, against social ills, against things that we can change as a society, to participate in, to change, transform society with more dignity, with more justice, with more liberty for everyone, not just for certain few that can buy it.